In the pitch-black, crushing depths of the Mariana Trench, there are creatures that defy imagination. These aren't monsters from a sci-fi blockbuster. They're real, and they live on our own planet. Down where the pressure is strong enough to flatten a submarine like a soda can, life has found a way. We're about to journey into this alien world, a place of total darkness and bizarre biology, to meet the horrifying dragonfish and the bone-devouring zombie worms, and to uncover what the deep sea has been hiding. The journey into the abyss. The Mariana Trench is the deepest place on Earth, a nearly 11,000-meter plunge into the Pacific Ocean. It's a realm of absolute darkness and near-freezing temperatures, where the pressure is over 1,000 times what we feel at sea level. For centuries, we thought this part of the world was a dead zone, a void where life was simply impossible. Early explorers believed no complex creature could withstand such hostile conditions. Then, in 1960, the first manned dive to the bottom reported seeing something that looked like a flatfish on the seafloor. While scientists now believe this was likely a misidentification of another creature, that tantalizing glimpse was the spark. It suggested that something was alive down there. More recently, filmmaker James Cameron's solo dive brought back footage that helped identify new species, proving the abyss wasn't a barren wasteland after all. The question wasn't if life exists in the deep, but how. The answers are stranger than you can imagine. Creature feature, the nightmare predator. Our descent starts in the midnight zone, between 1,000 and 4,000 meters down. Sunlight is a distant memory, and the only light comes from the creatures themselves. And it's here we meet our first monster, the deep-sea dragonfish. The dragonfish is a predator built for nightmares. Its body is long and black, making it nearly invisible, but its most terrifying feature is a jaw packed with fang-like teeth, so enormous they can't even fit inside its own mouth. But its real trick is how it masters light. The dragonfish is bioluminescent, and it dangles a fleshy, glowing lure from its chin to attract smaller fish. When its prey gets mesmerized by the hypnotic light, it's snatched by those inescapable teeth. But some dragonfish have a secret weapon that makes them truly terrifying hunters. Most deep-sea life only sees blue light, the wavelength that travels farthest in water. But a few dragonfish species evolve the ability to produce and see far-red light from a second light organ under their eyes. For every other creature down there, this red light is completely invisible. This gives the dragonfish a private, undetectable searchlight. It can light up its prey without the prey ever knowing it's being watched, like having its own pair of night vision goggles. It's a perfect example of how evolution in this extreme environment drives creatures to become truly alien, a world built on bones. As we go deeper, the rules of life get even weirder. The pressure builds, temperatures drop, and food is incredibly scarce. Surviving here requires some seriously bizarre adaptations. And that brings us to our second creature, a small animal with a truly horrifying name and an even more horrifying lifestyle, the zombie worm. Officially called Osedax, which is Latin for bone devourer, these worms do exactly what their name says. They were first discovered in 2002 on the skeleton of a decaying whale almost 10,000 feet down. Here's the catch. Zombie worms have no mouth, no stomach, and no gut. So, how do they eat? The part of the worm you see is a feathery plume that pulls oxygen from the water. The real work happens in its roots, which drill into solid bone. These roots secrete acid to dissolve the bone, freeing the fats and oils trapped inside. Symbiotic bacteria living in the roots then digest these nutrients for the worm. They thrive on whale falls, the carcasses of whales that sink to the ocean floor. A single skeleton can support an entire ecosystem for decades, and zombie worms are the cleanup crew. Paleontologists have even found their telltale boreholes in the 100-million-year-old fossilized bones of a plesiosaur, meaning these worms have been feasting on the skeletons of marine giants since the age of the dinosaurs. But here's where it gets really weird. The worms you see covering a bone are all female. The males are microscopic and live inside the female's body. sometimes more than 100 of them to a single female, doing nothing but fertilizing her eggs. This strategy ensures that whenever a female finds a new skeleton, she's ready to populate it immediately. The zombie worm is a testament to life's incredible tenacity, an organism that has evolved to thrive on death in one of the most desolate places on Earth, the expanding catalog of the deep. There's the Dumbo octopus, the deepest living octopus known, named for the ear-like fins on its head that it flaps to glide through the water. It doesn't have an ink sac. In the total darkness where it lives, there's no one to hide from. Then there's the Mariana snailfish, a delicate, ghostly creature that holds the record for the deepest living fish ever found. Scientists recently filmed a related snailfish at a staggering 8,336 meters, proving that vertebrates can survive pressure we once thought was instantly lethal. And it's not just big animals. Expeditions exploring trench sediments have uncovered thousands of microbial species, with estimates suggesting that up to 90% of them could be entirely new to science. These microbes are the foundation of the trench's food web, breaking down any organic matter that drifts down from above or harnessing chemical energy from hydrothermal vents to create life. They are the unsung heroes of the abyss. We have only scratched the surface of what's hiding in the deepest parts of our ocean. Every dive brings back new species and new questions. The story of our planet is still being written, and these discoveries are happening right now. If you want to join us for the next chapter of this journey into the unknown, make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell. The bigger picture, rewriting the book of life. So, okay, weird fish and bone worms. Why does any of this matter? Because these creatures aren't just curiosities. They're living blueprints for survival under extreme conditions, and they're rewriting what we know about biology. Genetic studies on deep-sea life are revealing incredible adaptations. Scientists are finding mutated genes in hadal fish that help repair DNA and keep muscles working under crushing pressure. These genetic secrets could have huge implications. For example, a fungus discovered in deep-sea sediments produces a compound that has shown to be effective against drug-resistant bacteria like MRSA. The unique enzymes these microbes use to function in cold, high-pressure environments could one day be used for everything from developing new medicines to breaking down plastics. But there's also a warning. A recent study off the coast of British Columbia made an alarming discovery. Zombie worms were missing from a whale fall they were monitoring. Scientists believe this is because of expanding oxygen minimum zones, a direct result of our warming climate. These island habitats for specialized species are becoming disconnected, which could lead to a wave of extinction before we've even had a chance to document what's there. The deep sea, once thought to be totally separate from our world, is deeply connected to the health of the entire planet. From the ghostly glow of the dragonfish to the quiet bone-eating work of the zombie worms, the deep sea has shown us that life is more resilient, more creative, and far stranger than we ever dreamed. It's a world of darkness that sheds light on the incredible power of evolution. These discoveries remind us that our planet is still a place of profound mystery, with alien worlds hidden right here on Earth. Just when we think we've found the limits of life, the deep sea shows us that the limits were only in our own minds. The real question is, what else is down there, waiting in the crushing dark?